it's Sarah here from So Sarah Style. I hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am talking plans, and more specifically the search for the perfect woven trouser pant pattern. I've identified a definite gap in my wardrobe. Most of my trousers are casual jersey trousers, which I'm really happy with, but I want to find some a smarter trouser pattern. As I'm sure you're aware, my two favourite jersey patterns are the Derwent Trousers by Wendy Ward from her book Sewing with Knitted Fabrics, and the other one is the one that I'm wearing, which are the Onyx pants, which I've got on here. The thing that both trousers have got in common is that they are flat fronted and they basically just fold over at the top, so there's just some elastic just to keep them in place. And I really like the simplicity of that, so that's what I've been looking to translate into a woven pattern. Obviously I know it's going to need a zip or something, sort of zip or buttons or whatever, but I've been looking at various patterns. I've literally been through so many different patterns and looked at them. I've tried a few, some have worked, some haven't. It's just been a bit real hit and miss. To be honest, I can't say that I have one pair of woven me-made trousers that I actually wear. First of all, I wanted to go for the very cool girl, kind of the pleated front, which I love the look of on so many people. And there is a pattern, I think it's the Chiara Pants by Paradise Patterns, which I think is absolutely beautiful. But I've tried woven, I've tried pleat front pants on myself, and they're okay, but they just didn't really, I don't know, they just felt a little bit like they were adding bulk, and I didn't want it. And I think having obviously worn the jersey pants that I've got with the flat fronts, I think that's definitely more my style. So the other thing I've done is I've made more elastic waist pants than zips, because I've run away from zips, which is absolutely ridiculous. But I recently made a jacket with a zip in and it was a success. I have had problems with zips in the past, which kind of put me off, and I thought, well, why do I need to make patterns with zips in when there are loads of gorgeous patterns with elastic or not needing zips? So I have avoided them for a long time, but now I think I just need to get on with tackling zips. So that's kind of opened up a few more possibilities. I haven't yet tackled a front fly, and I will do, but the one that I'm looking at the moment is a side zip. So I'm definitely going to try and put one of those in. As I say, I wanted it to be flat front. Ideally, I really want some sort of wide leg pants, but the pattern that I'm going to go with is, to start off with, is one actually that I started over a year ago, and I've just dug out of my whip box, didn't realise I'd actually done toiles. I've done 2 toiles, I'd already cut out some of the fabric, and then I remember now I didn't have enough fabric, so I just obviously chucked it in the corner and then moved on to the next shiny project. So I have pulled it back out again. It is an oldie but a goodie, the Sew Over It Ultimate Trousers. So I will show you the toile. I'm going to let it all hang out for you today and show you the toile that I've made and the adjustments that I think that I need, that I definitely need to make. So just bear with me a second. Okay, back again. So these are the original toile that I made, with space for the zip there. And clearly, I don't know why I do this with trousers, I was over ambitious again, cut out a size way too small, so it looks like I've had to stick all the bits back on the pattern, because shock horror, I cut the pattern out, but kept all the bits obviously. So this one I'm not even going to try on, because they're literally so tight that that gapes, I can't even get them anywhere near me. So then I obviously made them with the fabric that I had left into a very fetching pair of shorts here, but it's not about the length or anything like that. It's just about the top, really, that's more important. Hang on, let me just push you back a touch. Hang on. Okay, so that's better. So they seem to fit okay around the front. They've got the darts, which make it fit quite nicely, but it's just when you get round to the back, then there's gaping, and to be honest, it feels like it's pulling right up the gut. Sorry, I really am showing you everything now. Feels like it's pulling up there, so I could do with I think an inch or so across there, which, if you think if you do a full seat adjustment, the fabric is added across there, so it just makes the rise longer, as I was talking about with my Onyx pants the other week, and it just gives a little bit extra. So I just need to add some fabric to the back rise there. Obviously, because when I sit down, I can feel that they kind of pull right the way down. And I think with fitted trousers with a zip, it's all just going to be a little bit tight. So I need what's called a full butt adjustment, I think, just to add some extra fabric around there. So that's what I'll be doing. I just thought I'd show you that just so I can give a little bit of a demonstration if anybody needs to have a full butt adjustment, or if anyone's finding that the back waistband is sort of pulling a little bit, or it just feels like it's too tight around the back. That's the adjustment that I'll make. I had actually cut some out. Well, I'm hoping that the adjustment that I made is going to be enough, because looking at the pattern, see, I don't remember any of this, it was a year ago. I have added, can you see there, I've added an extra bit there. So that's another way of obviously making the rise longer. So I've just opened it up there, but then probably, to be honest, what I should have done, and what I'll wait and see, I'll make these up and see if I need any more, but is you can actually literally just cut across here and then hinge it up there, and you can open it up there. So this whole bit then just becomes that much longer, which is great for allowing more wiggle room, as it were. So we will see. I'll get these made up, and I'll come back and show you. So when I've made those, what I am looking to do, oh, excuse me, always bra strap hanging off the shoulder. What I'm looking to do is make some, as I say, widen the legs if I can, and make them more of the width of the Derwent trousers. So not too wide, but just, you know, just a little bit wider. And then maybe crop them and make some denim sort of crops. I don't really want to make jeans, mainly because I think there's an awful lot of work in jeans, and the fitting is probably quite challenging, and I just don't really want to have to put all that effort in and then not really enjoy wearing the jeans. But I've seen a picture, I'll just put in now, of some cropped denim jeans with a side zip. So I thought, well, if I order a side jeans zip and make some out of denim, that might work quite nicely. I've got this, which is a slightly stretched denim, which I've had for a long time in my stash, and I've got quite a bit of this, so I can have an experiment with that and see if it works. Otherwise, the other pattern that I have is, and I printed it out again years ago, is the peppermint wide leg pants. So I think apparently there's tutorials and everything for the fly zip on that one, so that might work. I may try and just go for that anyway, because those are a little bit more jeans like. So I've got two options for the denim. So we'll see. I'm hoping, as I say, to find my perfect pattern. I don't want any pleats, I don't want any fussiness, I don't necessarily want to be making jeans. I would ideally like to have a side zip pair of trousers that I can then adjust and make. I do like that shape as well, so I might make, obviously I'll make some in that shape, but if I can widen them, I could have them full length. I could also have them cropped, so that could be quite a useful pattern if I can get it to fit properly. So I think I'm sort of halfway there. At least I've made a toile. Literally, I just discovered that this morning, so I was like, oh, okay, I've done some of the work already, which is good. So I'll continue with that and keep you posted on how I get on. I just remembered another pattern that I'd found. If you don't want to faff around with ultimate trousers and widening them, etc., there is a pattern by Tessuti called I think it's Chiara Pants, which are flat fronted, side zip, wide leg trousers. And if all goes horribly wrong with these, then I expect I'll probably be purchasing those, so to give those a go. So it's all done for you there. But as I say, I've already got this pattern, so I'm going to have a go with sorting this one out first. So the other plan that I have, she says looking around, is a little bit of scrap busting. I've seen this pattern, I've seen this top which just popped up on Instagram, and I thought, well, that looks a bit different. I'm not brilliant with colour blocking. I'm not, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. This may well not work, but I like the fact that it's got one colour on the front and one colour on the back. So I've got this fabric left over from my maxi dress extravaganza that I did at the beginning of the year. This is the cream cable knit, and excuse me, just move that out of the way. This is the cream cable knit, and then this is the brown cable knit. This is all I have. It's like a square of each. but I'm hoping I might be able to squeeze out a sort of a sleeveless funnel neck front and back top. So it'll be cream on the front or the back, whatever. Cream on one side and brown on the other. May look very, very bizarre, I'm not sure. I'm going to choose the Simplicity, I think it's the 8527 or the 85, I'll put it across the screen. I did remember and now I've forgotten again. It's the Soho 7 toaster sweater pattern, but it's got a funnel neck which is sort of integrated so that the front can be one colour and the back will be another, rather than a separate neckband which you sort of have to then fudge half and half. It's all cut in one. So I haven't even checked the pattern to see whether it'll work, but that's just another little plan I have for this week. So I think that's everything for now. This is a very short hop on and fill you in on a few ideas that I've got. So I will hope to catch up with you soon. Thanks, take care, bye. So I wasn't expecting to come back to you in this video, but as I was halfway through the trousers and the top was so simple, I have actually got them both finished. So I thought I'd show you the progress. The top I am actually really pleased with, considering I wasn't sure how it was going to go. It's the Simplicity top that I was talking about earlier in the video, and I think it's worked really well because, as I say, the neckline is sort of all in one, so you just sew it up the side. It looks a little bit strange when I don't have my hair up, because you can see the dark at the back as well, sort of poking through. But I think really on the whole it works quite well. I like the way that the neck sort of collapses a little bit into itself and just forms those folds. I just obviously did it without the sleeves, just hemmed the sleeves and the bottom. So yeah, I think I'm quite pleased with it actually. I definitely think I'll get some wear out of it. So that's the top. And the trousers, well, have been on a bit of a journey with the trousers. I'll insert a little bit of footage now just explaining what happened. I got halfway and then realised that I was just heading in a useless direction. Okay, so I'm just hopping on to show you the latest with the trousers. They're not going brilliantly, to be honest, and I think it's because I've chosen the wrong fabric. This Bengaline is ridiculously stretchy. It's probably more stretchy than some of the jerseys that I've been using to make my jersey trousers. So I have gone to the trouble of putting in an invisible zip, which I'm really pleased with. It's pretty invisible. And I've taken the side seams in, I've taken the darts in at the front and the back, but it's just still loose. I walk and these fall down. I know I haven't put the facings on, obviously, but even with the facings, I think I've got to take more, I've got to take the darts in more. So I've decided to make another radical decision, and I think I'm going to go elastic at the top because I don't want to waste these trousers. I really like them, but I just don't think that they're going to stay up with a zip. It doesn't matter how tight I make them. It's just, I don't think it's going to work. So I think I'm going to go for my usual Wendy Ward style, just literally elastic, sew elastic around the top and flip it in. So I'm going to do that now because I can't fiddle with this anymore, and I'm so disappointed because, as I say, the zip's looking good, but everything else it looks okay. It could do with a full butt adjustment next time, but for a first 12 pair, these are looking all right, and I don't want to not wear them, so I will hop back and show you when I've put the elastic on, and hopefully that will do the trick. So I'm actually really pleased with them. I don't know whether you can hear the rain. It's absolutely bucketing down outside, so if you can hear it, that's what it is. I'm really, really pleased. I have got a wearable pair of trousers. I really like the length. I'll put some photos in because I can't get a full length shot of myself in here unless I sort of turn the camera around, which would be very odd. So I will put that in there. They are, as I say, very, very wearable. I definitely think that it needs another toile in a less stretchy fabric, and we'll see where we go. I think I'll try them in the denim because the denim actually has got a little bit of stretch and it's quite a bit thicker than these as well. So these I think are the size 14, and I've had to take quite a lot in, so I don't know whether they might be a little bit big. I like how tight they are, or not too tight basically on the legs. So I think it just needs taking in around the top. So more experimenting needed. The search continues. Yeah, I was halfway through this, putting the zip in, and I thought, the whole trouser making thing, it is definitely a journey, isn't it? Because we're all built so differently and there are so many different elements in it to play. I didn't particularly enjoy the process. At the one point when I was putting in the zip, I was thinking, well, I might as well just give up altogether, I'm not sure. Then the zip went in really beautifully, as you can see, so that then cheered me up again. But then I thought, well, it's not worth putting the facings in and everything because I know they are just going to fall down. So with the help of the magic elastic, it's worked. But I do, as I say, need to find a pair of fitted trousers that have a zip either at the side, or maybe I do need a front fly, I don't know. I will be having another go at some trousers, so the search continues anyway. So I've talked enough about trousers for today. I will catch up with you soon. Thanks a lot, take care, bye.